Well guys, it's been a little while. Probably haven't picked up my camera for a week and a half or so. Figured I'd show you what I'm doing, or what I've been working on. We're actually in the old shed is what we call it. This is the shed Dad actually started out working in. And we've acquired some new equipment. Machine shop just down the road moved their business somewhere else, and Dad picked up a few things. These are not small pieces of equipment. This is actually a industrial brake, 8 foot. It's Chicago. And this thing is, it's 3-phase, but I think a lot of the stuff is run off air. It runs off air too. So we haven't run this much, pretty much just got it set up. And the controls are here. It's an old machine. According to the tag here, it'll bend a 1/4 inch 8 foot piece. So I mean, this will bend some steel, guys. It is heavy duty, 8 foot, which is nice, pretty much bend anything. So that's that piece of equipment. And then we've got this thing, which again, it is a big 8 foot industrial shear. Now there's no name on this thing. Not that I can see, I forgot what Dad called it. It's not a Chicago, it's something else. But again, it's old. It's run off 3-phase. It's got a nice table that came with it to set your sheets on if they're longer. Again, it's 3-phase. We actually got a converter that converts the regular to 3-phase. So that's how we're running the 3-phase stuff. Dad got a drill press a while ago, and he bought that for that. And it'll actually run this stuff too. So got the cover off. This gear is usually covered. I gotta do some work to it. It's been hit and damaged. It's got a hole here for greasing, and they got a window. Looks really cheap and bad, so I'm gonna fix that all up. Probably gonna make that a 2-piece cover, so we can pull the 1 piece off and service it a little better. There's a grease cert right there. So I'm gonna be doing that shortly. So there is no tag on this one, but we were told it'll do 8 foot 3/16. It'll shear that. When it was at the machine shop, they used to tell us 1/4 inch it would shear. But when they put it up for bid or whatever, it was 3/16. They made some nice deals where the steel kind of falls and slides down. They also, at the machine shop there, they built this. This is a stop, and it's got measurements. And if you're doing like a whole bunch of like 3-inch pieces, 2-inch pieces, you can set this up. Just slide it in till it hits it, shear it, slide it in till it hits it, shear it. So it's kind of neat. We got to get that calibrated. But it's a monster machine, guys. This thing, when this thing's running and them gears are spinning, yeah, you know something's happening. It's not a quiet machine by no means. You got the pedal down here to activate it. But when we start working with these things, I start using them. I might get some video of these working. They're pretty neat. Probably most people don't even see machines like this running much, because they're really for, you know, industrial places, big machine shops. So just cleaning out the shop here. Tires are still for sale, guys. Haven't quite got the shop cleaned out. I've been working on it. Another thing this shed doesn't have is lighting. We've got some bunch of old 8-footers that in here, and they're all done. They don't work. Got some lights here. Some 4-footers. We're going to replace them. We've got a bunch of leftover lights from when I did my LED conversion. So I think I'm going to use up those in these 4-footers. And as they go out, or maybe before winter, I'll swap and do an LED conversion on these probably. Just picked up 4. I got 2 more up there that's been replaced already. So just to get some light in here, because right now there is no light at all in here. You can see this corner here is kind of dark where we can't open the door, but need to get some light in here so we can see what we're doing. And then possibly, like I said, an LED conversion once we get going here. Also, we picked up some metal racks from that same machine shop, trying to get all of our steel organized and try to get the place a little more organized. Both this shop and the other shop. But I guess, guys, my little update. Maybe we'll make this a tool time. I'll see you guys.